So here we can see real training. This guy, J.Mah Marcaida, an expert on knife martial arts. And well, he trained military people and is a very expert man. But who do you think will get the real thing? Those who watch, if I watch the video and try to learn these moves, or if I actually go there and train under his guidance? Just observe how can you guess out how to do that without the teacher explaining you really what's going on, right? This is what happened with the do-it-yourself philosophy. Also, same applies for music, because music is also a discipline like martial arts. It's a complex stuff, and one needs a teacher to get there.
For example, in the flow of motion, I see certain clean lines. I see clean lines as I'm working with Anthony here. I see the flow of entries. I take the path of least resistance if I need to, over the top or under, or straight line across, straight line to the outside. And as I'm doing this, I get into sometimes, and I tell my guys, don't you ever get into a trance? Because in the motion here, in a lot of things I do, I try to put my mind in other places, aside from what I'm doing here. I mean, I'm doing this drill with Anthony, and I'm still looking at the camera, like, look, no hands. Right? So I'm using peripheral vision in here. But it is like a dance. It is the flow of motion. Same thing with the one working with Jonathan, the same idea is in here.
He was just ready for you, huh?
Well, we tried to go pass along and, you know, just have fun, because at any point, I should be able to just work this piece in here. Then Anthony jumps in and plays with Jonathan. Jonathan goes in. And then we pick up where we left off. The whole idea about is awareness, right? So he may be putting this as one of the reasons to go, I'm always worried about that particular thing. So anything, whether it be with a blade or without that, I'd like to get out to the position so I can see where that particular, I'm creating space for myself. So in the awareness level, I'm always saying, tell people, own your space. Why are you so in a hurry to do this? So always hands in front. This buys me time to create that space once again. Buys me time to be able to draw.
Let's make the assumption that that's failed, that situational awareness for one reason or another has failed. Let's make that assumption that you find yourself in this position.
Yeah.
What's your quickest out?
My quickest out.
Quickest out. Like you just want to overwhelm him, trap everything. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just right in here. What? Blade. That's my quickest.
No, I did not see that.
But no, I mean, no. Look, I'm always in this mode of what. Now, let's say I didn't have this. Did I have it here? People who carry are always checking. When it gets to a situation where you're crowded and everything else, so you think these people aren't constantly seeing, how do I get to my weapon when you're carrying? Otherwise, why carry to begin with if you can't even get to it? So we've devised all these things of how to get to those carries, how to use things around me. in this situation. Anthony's got that. See, I don't like that hand automatically. I'll say, you know, why is that not there? In the very same token, people who carry a lot. You think I didn't know? Anthony carries.
That is okay.
Right? I get the visual cues of carry. These are my visual cues.
Personal training is thousands of times superior to just guessing out or watching. Do it yourself thing in very complex stuff like martial arts or guitar, it really doesn't work. So if you want to really save time, then you need to have supervision. Otherwise we will never get it really. Although we may cheat ourselves, yeah, I got the move how it is, but really that's not the case, because those who have the training will not only not waste time, but will advance hundreds of times faster than those who are just guessing it out themselves, because this is a complex art, and guitar is same like martial arts. So that's what we see. Also another thing, that once we master a thing, you will see how he said that this is kind of a meditation, this like it goes automatically. It just happens, like Kenny Werner said, that when we master the instrument, if we do master it, then we enter into the zone of creativity, and then we just do it. It becomes automatic. But all these things, as well as all many other aspects, have to be trained and learned personally. But the teacher conveys the knowledge personally to you, and then you can learn it, and you can learn it very fast.